So there's something I forgot to mention. I did leave the skins on the potatoes. I have been doing that a lot more lately. When I mash potatoes, I even leave them on. Mostly because I don't really enjoy peeling potatoes enough to worry about eating the skin. Sometimes maybe I do, just a few so I don't have all that extra skin. But it's really not changed a whole lot in the way I cook them or anything, so I just leave it on. And then, like in this case, some of the skins just come off, and if you got kids that are all that worried about it, you could just, you don't even have to do them this small, but like see how easily that peels off. Throw that in your compost thing. Now that I did that, it looks bad, but you get the idea. You can just peel them off. And then I just chunk these to a size that I would prefer eating. I almost overcooked these potatoes. They're a little soft, but I have had mashed potato salad, and it is pretty amazing, so I'm not worried if I mash these potatoes up. Some of them are somehow a little more done than others, but that's probably just where they were in the pot, and I wasn't stirring it as often as I would have if I maybe hadn't been filming or something. And I also, if you cut them, it's easier to kind of go from the skin side, just because if you're piercing it first, and you have a little bit of a backing with the potato, whereas if you go from the outside, that one of course went, but sometimes it more rips like that and your piece falls apart. And again, if you bake extra potatoes when you're doing regular baked potatoes, and then you can use them even if they are seasoned, they'll just have on that extra flavor for your potato salad. And this might look like a lot for just 2 people, but I bet we'll go through at least half of this by the end of the night, just because it'll kind of squish down and stuff. So there's my chopped potatoes. Once in a while I might just take the knife and chop them a little more, just so when you get them on the fork, it's not like you're biting into a huge chunk of potato. And here are my eggs and onions. And I'd like a little more onion, but it's not the end of the world. It's not worth it for me to chop up another one. I'm going to throw some salt in there. We're not huge on salt and pepper, but it adds a little flavor. I do like pepper, so I do add that. I have celery seed and celery salt, but since I'm putting the salt in already, I thought I'd just use a celery seed, and I tasted a little bit before to make sure that was the flavor I wanted, and at first I was like, meh, I'll just go with salt. And then all of a sudden it was like, bam! Celery flavor. So I am not going to use a whole lot. I'm maybe going to use, we'll use a little more. That's probably about half a teaspoon, really. And once again, it's just on your preference. Sometimes I just throw things in there and have no idea how much I put in there, and then I'll taste it and see if that's something. Again, I like garlic, so I'm just throwing a little bit in there. You could put fresh minced garlic, and I'm going to throw a couple dashes of paprika. Paprika really isn't that hot of a pepper to me. I could be wrong. I'm sure Colton will let me know if he's on fire later or something with heartburn. I mix it up a little bit. Maybe I should have used a slightly bigger bowl, just so the glob of stuff. And then this is just regular mayonnaise. Sometimes I get adventurous and go light mayonnaise, and it might seem like a lot of mayonnaise, but the potatoes over time absorb it, so it will get absorbed in there. And that was probably a cup and a half or so for this amount of potatoes. The only, if you wanted to make loaded baked potatoes, leave out the eggs, throw in some bacon and some chives. You can add a dollop of sour cream, and you have loaded baked potato salad. Or change your seasonings and do like a rosemary potato salad, or a garlic and onion, or a dill. You know, you can, potato salad isn't just mustard. That's what we classically think of it, but you can make all different kinds of flavorings. And then I always forget to mix my mustard and I don't know, what is that? Not quite a quarter cup. We'll see. It's weird. I don't really like mustard, but I like mustard potato salad. So there you got it. There's potato salad for you. Hope you liked it. Consider subscribing, liking the video, and check out the blog, www.jctrustic.homestead.com. We're also on Facebook, JCT Rustic Homestead, and let us know what you want to see. If you like it, don't like it, suggestions. Thanks for tuning in.